Federal agencies carry out critical missions of all kinds, protecting us from those who wish to do us harm, keeping our food free from contamination, finding cures for deadly viruses, getting Americans the checks that they deserve. The federal government must remain open, operational, and ready to serve the American people, even in the most turbulent of times. That means not shutting down the government. That means properly funding Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. That means setting up federal employees to administer those benefits to our constituents. Every member of Congress should recognize the damage that's done when the government cannot operate. Deputy Assistant Secretary Leavitt, what is COOP or COOP, and why is it important?
Continuity of operations is absolutely critical for us to be able to move ahead through any type of a crisis, such as the pandemic. And it was thanks to the practice of telework and those flexible opportunities that we were able to sustain operations through the pandemic and even increase outcomes. So with regards to efficiency and effectiveness, 1-800-MEDICARE. We reduced wait times and increased customer satisfaction up to 95% compared to prior to the pandemic. Telework readiness, workplace flexibilities matter for the customers we serve.
And in 2010, there was a Republican majority in the House of Representatives. They passed a piece of legislation entitled the Telework Enhancement Act. Can you talk a little bit about that?
That work recognized the importance of flexibilities in supporting continuity of operations and how workplace flexibilities support not just the workplace, but performance overall. And for example, for us as a Department of Health and Human Services, we're proud to consistently be ranked as one of the best places to serve in the federal government for large agencies. And there is a correlation between employee engagement and the attention to employee well-being and the performance and the results that we're able to deliver. Workplace flexibilities matter in delivering well-being engagement for the workforce and their ability to perform and be productive in support of all Americans.
And in that piece of legislation passed by the Republican majority, correct me if I'm wrong, but it required telework to be a part of the continuity of operations plan. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
To all of our witnesses, briefly, I'd like to know how the Telework Enhancement Act helped your agencies continue operations when the pandemic hit. We can start with Mr. McKinley.
Thank you for the question. The telework regime that we put in place in the Telework Enhancement Act allowed us to continue operations seamlessly to provide the Social Security Administration beneficiaries with the services they needed throughout the course of the pandemic. It was invaluable.
Thank you.
This is happening right now. New deposits are being made, and millions of Americans will be receiving 2 SSI monthly payments this December. These checks will be worth over $1,000 for many Americans. The Social Security Administration has announced when both of these checks will be arriving. And friends, if you are a beneficiary, there are a few things you need to know about this. So please make sure, friends, that you watch until the end of this video. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community, I will be announcing several winners in a video later today for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. As this year draws to a close, the SSA is gearing up to distribute the final monthly benefits for 2023. In December, on various dates, the SSA will disperse payments to all who claim SSI benefits. Today, many recipients of supplemental security income are expected to receive their next monthly payment, which is worth up to $914 for individual filers. Following the SSA payment schedule, SSI recipients typically receive their benefits on the first day of each month, except when that falls on a Saturday, Sunday, or a holiday. Then in such instances, the payment is moved to the preceding business day. And as a result, today, the administration is sending the regular monthly payment to SSI beneficiaries. Yet this will not be the sole payment they receive in the final month of this year. The SSA will issue a second payment on Friday, December 29th. Since Monday, January 1st, 2024 is a holiday, the SSI payment for that month is brought forward. Additionally, as it marks the first payment of 2024, it will be higher due to the cost of living adjustment. So you can expect to see some extra money in your pockets on that date. Starting next year, payments will rise from $914 to $943 per month for individuals. Meanwhile, benefits for couples will also increase from $1,371 to $1,415. So many are happy to see this boost being provided to all beneficiaries. Joanne Jenkins, the CEO of AARP, said in a recent statement, "Retirees can rest a little easier at night, knowing they will soon receive an increase in their Social Security checks to help them keep up with rising prices. We know older Americans are still feeling the sting when they buy groceries and gas, making every dollar important." The Commerce Department recently shared some good news for the Federal Reserve. The key measure the Fed uses to track inflation, called the Core PCE Price Index, showed a 0.2% increase last month and a 3.5% increase over the year, ending in October. This is in line with what economists had expected. The Core PCE Index excludes the more unpredictable gas and food prices and is at the lowest annual rate since April 2021. This is a positive step towards the Fed's target rate of 2% inflation. When gas and food prices are included in the overall PCE index, there was no change last month, a first since July 2022. On an annual basis, the headline index is up by 3%. That is the lowest since March 2021. The Commerce Department's report also revealed that consumers reduced spending in October, with expenditures increasing by 0.2%. That is a significant decrease from the 0.7% jump in September. However, when accounting for inflation, real spending only slightly decreased from September's gain. The spending patterns show a trend of people who are focusing more on experiences rather than goods. There was also a pullback in purchases of durable goods like vehicles and electronics, while personal income increased by 0.2%. The savings rate also slightly increased to 3.8%. This aligns with the ongoing trend of Americans spending more on experiences rather than goods. Looking at the recent post-Thanksgiving weekend, shoppers turned out in large numbers, especially on Black Friday at malls. However, while spending did occur during this period, shoppers spent less on average compared to 2019. These shopping trends could indicate that consumers are becoming more price-sensitive or that they are less motivated to spend. Despite concerns about a potential slowdown, current data shows that the labor market is stable and unemployment remains historically low. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts on all of this? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Well, my beautiful and my most greatest friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, thank you so much for being part of this community. To say thank you for being part of this community, I will be announcing several winners in a video later today for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, All you have to do, friends, is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you, and have a wonderful and very blessed Friday.